TFNN. Headline News Update. Here's Tom O'Brien.
Good Friday morning, everybody. I'm Tommy O'Brien, coming to you live from TFNN headquarters in St. Petersburg, Florida. 9 a.m. Eastern time, 30 minutes to go until that opening bell, and we got markets in negative territory so far. Dow Jones negative 50 points, trading at 25,542. S&P futures currently negative by 5, trading at 28.39, and NASDAQ futures negative by 20, trading at 73.68. We're going to start off with the VIX this morning. Check out that volatility index. Quite a day yesterday. Dow putting up basically 400 points to the positive side. VIX hanging in there at 1376. Very low volatility premium in this market. Let's jump over to the Nadex platform. Take a look at some of those futures markets with 30 minutes to go until the opening bell. We'll start it off with the Dow 30 hanging at about 25,544. Negative action for most of the overnight session, but nothing too dramatic. NASDAQ 100, pretty similar story. There's your close yesterday pretty much, and we're just under those levels, trading at 73.68 in the NASDAQ 100. S&P is trading at 28.40. Lows of the session pre-market made about an hour ago of 28.35, so about 5 points off that low. Crude oil, quite an overnight session for crude, trading up about a buck almost. 66.20 in crude. We were down there at about 65.40 for most of the overnight session. Gold contracts spiking lower once again. Just to back things up, that was late Wednesday night. You saw the spike all the way down to about 11.68. And then last night we had a spike around the similar time, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, down below 1180, up a bit from those levels. Gold trading 1185.35. Tough week for gold so far. And Bitcoin getting a bit of a bid. Bitcoin up 64.78, spiked above 6,500 briefly this morning. In terms of what else you have happening in the market, it is still earnings season. And before we jump to that, President Trump talking about ending quarterly earnings, talking about maybe having the SEC look into that. We'll see what happens there. We'll see if that is something the market is receptive to. I'm not sure that less information would be a good thing for traders. Nordstrom shares soaring 10% on earnings beat as e-commerce sales rise. Of course, what's the market want to see? What are you doing online if you were in the retail sector? And Nordstrom doing well. We'll jump over to that chart in a moment. Nordstrom shares, NVIDIA shares tumbling on lower guidance, and Deere as well. John Deere. So to jump over, we'll try and get him in. Nordstrom is JWN. Closed yesterday at 52, looking to open at about 58, spiked all the way to 60, and NVIDIA will wrap it up, looking to trade lower. Stay tuned. Larry Pesavento coming up right now. Have a great Friday, everybody.